people, Steve's Haunted Yard is back from Transworld 2021. So Julie and I had decided to go to Transworld a while back, and I'm really glad I did. Never been before, so couldn't really tell you if it was good or bad compared to previous years. I've seen some other people talk about how, obviously COVID, all the restrictions, less vendors were there, probably a smaller show overall, but had a great time. So got my badge and my little haunted house buyer tab, which is super cool. So all right, so this is the Halloween haul video from Transworld. I'm going to talk about a few things that I purchased while I was there. Didn't buy a ton of stuff, but I did buy a few things. So one of the first things I bought, and most of you probably know these guys, was from Nightmare Makers. These guys make skull molds. That's kind of what they're famous for. I did not have one of their small molds, so I ended up buying a small skull mold. I'm excited to use this one. It's got the flat bottom, so you can set it down and then pour your two-part mix in. I'm excited to make some of these. I wanted to do these for like some finials and some different things, so I'm excited to get this going. I have two of their large molds. I really highly recommend these guys, and they look so much more real than what you can buy in the store. And they're pretty tough. So, Nightmare Makers, and they got this cool sticker from them. I make nightmares, so pretty awesome. But those guys are always super cool. And then I bought from Closed Casket. It was kind of cool talking to these guys. Their booth was super busy. And there were Halloween haunted house people there buying tons of stuff. I had to kind of shove my way into the booth, and the guy was helping me, and he's like, what do you want to buy? And I said, well, I'm just going to get a mask or two. I'm just a home haunter. The guy's like, nope, stop. Nope, you're not just a home haunter. He goes, we started out as home haunters, and now we have a business, have a pro haunt, and so he goes, nobody's just a home haunter. And I thought that was kind of cool. So really got me excited to do business with this guy because he was super cool to me, and wanted to buy some zombies. So ended up getting 3 zombie masks. Really good detail. Really thick mold. So it's going to be one of my zombies that's going to be in the yard for this year. Julie helped me pick these out. I wasn't sure. There were so many different styles and types of zombies. I mean, they had tons of cool styles and types. So I kind of wanted to get a couple that sort of went together. So these two sort of have the same aesthetic. And I will probably foam fill these. They're, obviously they're not for wearing. They're prop heads. There's just some, newspaper in there to hold their shape for now. But I'll probably do the 2-part foam and fill these up and then put a PVC pipe in there so I can better make these props. And then I bought a third, one last, and this guy's cool. He's called Pete Moss on their website. He is super cool. This one also had a set of hands that went with it. That you could purchase that had the same aesthetic. I did not buy them, but I probably need to go back to their website. Probably should have bought them at the show because the show price was so much better than doing it after. But super cool. So I got those 3 new zombies that I will have to do some more videos on, obviously building the zombies. And then, of course, I had to get a Transworld shirt. This was their shirt for this year. Pretty cool. So I had to have that. And then I did visit I did buy something from Sinister Visions. I don't know if you guys know who this guy is. Amazing artist. He does a lot of cool art. He has t-shirts, a bunch of cool pins that you can wear. I have a bunch of his pins. Julie usually buys me a lot of his stuff. But I got this big giant patch, which I will probably put on some sort of hoodie. Probably thinking maybe a hoodie. I don't know if this will fit on the back of my vest that I have all my pins on. I haven't even put it up against there yet to check it, but pretty cool giant patch from Sinister Visions. And then I did one more purchase from Ghostride. I got what they call Jeeves head. It's also kind of like what you would see as like their gravedigger guy. It's like an old man head with the realistic eyes. I bought that head and a set of the gravedigger hands, which is one that's in a fist to hold the lantern, and then another one that you can either just have, to its side or possibly pose it to put into a shovel. That will have to be created. They had so many orders to fulfill. They're trying to fit me in to be able to get that to me before October. So that's it. So I got the mold, the 3 zombies, the head and hands to do my gravedigger, the t-shirts, my big patch from Sinister Visions. And then I got one other cool thing to show you guys that came in yesterday. Did not buy this at Transworld, but since I have it, I'll go ahead and share with you now. And this might make some people happy if they want me to do more videos. I wish I would have had this for the show, but I ended up purchasing myself a gimbal. To be able to do some cooler videos and video shots. So this is the gimbal. It is a iSteady-X from Pohem. Got it on Amazon. So far, I played with it a little bit today. It has some really cool features. This just spreads out to put your phone in. You can do it either way on the filming. It's got this really cool pad joystick and some other really cool features. Some pan features where it does a panoramic shot. One that's called Inception, which is cool, where it spins. Has a cool tripod base that you could attach to it. It goes on the bottom, and it just attaches here. Look at that. So you can set it down. I don't know if you guys can see that in this shot. And it also has face tracking, so I can set this down. I can video, and it'll track me. And I'm still playing with it. Just got it yesterday. So I'm excited about the gimbal. Hopefully that'll get me excited to do more videos and vlogs. But that's it. So that's my haul and my new cool video gear. And obviously, one more thing, I guess. One of my favorite things at the show, so I can dream a little bit on buying stuff, is, one of the funnest things is to obviously get all the cool literature from these shows. I got a cool Distortions catalog, a Halloween Effects catalog. This is the actual Haunted Attractions pamphlet that told you about all the classes they had at the show. And of course, Fright Props. I was it was kind of weird. Fright Props didn't have a lot of stuff there. I was really surprised. There just wasn't much there. I remember going to Midwest Haunters Convention, probably 10 years ago, and them having so much cash and carry. And I spent a ton of money with them because they had a bunch of cool stuff to buy. There wasn't anything I really wanted to buy that they had there. It was pretty kind of a boring booth, actually, which is crazy because they have such cool stuff at Fright Props. They are an amazing company, and I definitely, that's not a diss on them. They are probably one of my favorite prop companies. and I do buy lots of stuff from them. But I was disappointed at their booth, I guess. Their booth was pretty lame. And then all the other fun literature. So anyway, that's it. That is Steve's Haunted Yard signing off. And you guys know what to do, and that is get your haunt on.